1. A desire to experience life. It is possible to become addicted to sex and ejaculation. Every addiction dulls your feelings and dulls your perceptions. Retention of sperm allowed me to perceive possibilities, which fueled my drive to live. I can't say that I enjoy life at all times of the day, but it means a lot more to me now than it did before. I don't want to flee in any way anymore. I want to be a part of it. 2. Mental agility. Have you ever been unsure what you want to accomplish with your life? I mean, you have a passion for something, and you know that if you could turn that passion into a vocation, your life would be a lot better. However, for some reason, you are always sidetracked by these short-term aspirations, and your long-term vision of your life becomes hazy. My mental clarity began during semen retention and continues to improve. I know what I need to do and I'm doing it on a daily basis. In my head, there was too much noise. It is now diminishing. 3. Confidence in one's own abilities. Simply put, self-esteem is a combination of self-worth and self-efficacy. It's your point of view on yourself. Are you deserving of pleasure, prosperity, and the belief that you can achieve anything you set your mind to? When we don't pay attention to sperm retention, we waste our energy. We waste our time and energy on trivial matters. This might result in a sense of worthlessness, which can lead to negative thinking. Your pessimism stems from your inability to achieve success in any career. You're not going to be successful if you don't enjoy what you're doing. You try every day. You make plans, you schedule things, you watch motivating videos, and you read books, yet you still fail. This leads to irritation and unfavorable self-perceptions. Because of your unpleasant life events, your self-worth and self-efficacy suffer. When you begin semen retention, you are embarking on a journey that is unlike anything you have experienced before. You're doing something you want to do, and you're doing it well. This improves your mood and sense of self-worth. Furthermore, as you begin to work and have a better understanding of life, you will realize that you are a part of this world and that you are deserving of love and success. In other words, your self-esteem improves. 4. Attractiveness of females. When you leave the digital world, you begin to appreciate the real world. As a result, the majority of men will begin to retain their sperm. And when I first started, I thought it was all a bunch of nonsense. If you start retaining sperm, how will girls be attracted to you? However, this is not the case. This will be difficult to explain because it is something you experience deeply within yourself, but I will attempt. When you retain energy within yourself through semen retention, it manifests itself in your behavior, activities, and thoughts. You feel more confident and peaceful since your energy has to be released in some way. When you speak to girls, you begin to make eye contact with them, and your tone is both soothing and severe. You are self-assured while also being shy. You're both relaxed and nervous at the same moment. I realize this sounds poetic, but it's the truth. Your attitude toward people, not just girls, begins to shift, and others begin to like being in your company. Furthermore, you no longer pursue someone who is not deserving of your attention. You don't cry for someone you can't have because you can't have them. You will, of course, feel horrible since you are human. However, because you are so valuable in your own eyes, you can easily move on. 5. I was able to overcome my social anxieties. I used to be quite shy. I was always second-guessing myself about what I wanted to order. In the most ordinary settings, my social anxiety surfaced. I can say that my social anxiety has decreased by at least 92% in the last few years. I was able to rekindle my will to live because of sperm retention. It ceased to numb my feelings and experiences. This piqued my interest in going out. Because of this desire, I did a lot of exposure treatment, which, together with my other exercises, healed my social anxiety. 6. Increased self-assurance. My self-assurance grew significantly over time. I don't like to think of myself as an alpha male because I started off as a shy kid. Maybe that is a bit egoistic to say, but I'd have a lot more confidence, self-esteem, and take more initiative. Because of the retention of sperm, your confidence will rise, and you will be able to boost your self-esteem. Remember that sperm retention isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. You'll need to put in some effort as well. Take, for example, exposure therapy. But dealing with your inner critic and negative belief is what I've found to be the most helpful for your confidence. 7. Have a clear head. When you numb yourself, you are numbing both your emotions and your thoughts. As a result, you get brain fog over time. You're unable to think clearly, and you're unable to recall recollections. It's like there's a haze in your head all the time. This cloud will be lifted, and you will be able to dream, think, feel, and observe memories more clearly. This will make your life better. Erectile dysfunction is no longer an issue. I had erectile difficulties in my previous relationship. During intercourse, I couldn't get it up. This irritated her greatly. You can only imagine how painful it would be to be rejected like that. 9. Vitality. My inner energies were harnessed through sperm retention. Threats and failure provide a problem for me right now, but I'm optimistic about the future. This tremendous shift in viewpoint not only gives me mental but also bodily vitality. I currently get up at 7 a.m. With the intention of getting up at 4 a.m. I'm pleased with myself for getting up at 7 a.m. instead of the usual 2 or 3 p.m. Yes, it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Semen is both an energy source and a source of nutrition for the brain. My productivity, conversation, laughter, and all the activities I set my mind to mirror this enthusiasm. 10. The state of your skin. This is something I didn't anticipate. It caught me off guard. I had the roughest pale skin I'd ever seen. When you see someone for the first time, you may have the feeling that something isn't quite right about them. Something in his life is parched, there is no juice flowing. There are also those whose skin glows in any weather and appears rejuvenated and healthier. My skin improved after semen retention, and I developed a glow on my face and in my eyes.